The cops reach the residence of Delhi rapist Babu. Cops at Delhi Babu's house to arrest him. So Delhi police now, you can see in those pictures, have reached the residence of the Deputy Director in the Department for Women and Child Development in Delhi Government, Premoday Khaka's residence over there. You can see images of the Delhi police. Finally, the Delhi police seems to be taking some action. They registered an FIR on the 13th of August, but since then, there has been no action. Why haven't they moved forward with this case, immediately arrested the accused, and then, of course, investigated the case? Because those are very serious charges that a minor has leveled against this Delhi Babu. Shreya Chatterjee is now joining me live on this. Shreya, give us more details about this episode where the Delhi police now finally has reached the residence of Premoday Khaka.
Well, absolutely, Pauline, clearly this is media pressure that has again led the Delhi police to actually act upon an incident that they should have acted upon way before. The FIR, again, we repeat, was registered on the 13th of August. Important, why? Because we need to highlight that why do we see that the law and order system always takes a delay when there is a person who is in position that needs to be questioned. So the Delhi police finally has reached the residence of Premoday Khaka in Burari's West Samnagar, and clearly we will see an interrogation, and subsequently there might be stringent action taken against him. But very crucial questions are also needed to be answered by a DCW. We heard Swati Maliwal make those statements that she is taking action, but what about safety nets? Why do we not talk about an existing mechanism that also allows such people to be caught before? Why do we always have to act after an incident has happened? These are questions that the institutions always run away from, and we hope that with such incidents that these people can actually come up much more clearly and not just act that they have done a noble job by only responding to something which is a basic protocol. What DCW is right now reacting is nothing less a protocol when an incident has happened. But what about your safety nets? Why did you not have a mechanism that could stop and prove these people from not being in such positions? That is the question that the Delhi government and the DCW and the WCD department that needs to answer, and also Delhi police, that why has there been a delay in the reaction? 13th of August was when the FIR was registered. 8 long days have passed. Imagine the trauma that this girl had to also go through for the 8 long days, thinking that why is the law and order system not acting upon right now?
Right, Shreya, stay on with us. We're getting those images that are coming in right now of the Delhi police that has reached the residence of Premoday Khaka, who is accused by a minor of having raped, molested, abused her for close to 2 years. That minor who was under his protective care, he was her guardian. His wife has also been booked because the minor alleged that when Premoday Khaka impregnated her, the wife gave her abortion pills. A case has been registered against Premoday Khaka's wife as well. We're yet to find out, of course, if Premoday Khaka is at his residence right now, and many questions that remain unanswered as far as this case is concerned. If a man who is entrusted with the job of protecting the women and children of the national capital turns out to be a predator, what are the safety nets that are in place? How are you going to assure the women and the children of the national capital that they are in safe hands? As Shreya was saying, what are the safety nets? It's all very well to say, we just woke up, we're going to take action, we're going to ensure that there will be ongoing scrutiny, ongoing background checks on individuals who are employed with the government, especially in sensitive departments like the Women and Child Development Department. But what about earlier? Shreya Chatterjee continues to be live with us. Shreya, what will be the line of investigation henceforth?
Well, Paul, obviously the Delhi police will try to first understand that whether there have been any a person who's also been witness to the case, whether there are more people who actually shielded the person from, because remember, we have got to know that the wife of the person was also a part of the criminal conspiracy. She was the one who had unfortunately given the abortion pills to this minor. So that's a very serious charge. But where did these pills come from? Because that also points out to a big question. You do not get an abortion done without a proper safety net. You have some rules and regulations. You have to have signatures of guardians, and that too when it's case of a minor. Remember, when such incident of a minor happen, it's also taken a statutory rape. So there are a lot of questions that needs to be raised. Who were the ones who actually got these abortion pills? That person or that doctor also needs to be held accountable. His license or her license should be cancelled, because the moment there is a news of a minor getting raped, that is obviously taken as statutory rape according to the law. So right now the Delhi Police's investigation will pan out in a bigger picture on the incident, on the timeline from when this started, and definitely they will try to corroborate it with evidence, be it in the form of digital evidence, be it in the form of testimony of people who have also seen the girl being present in the residence of this particular man. So the investigation has begun, and we only hope that this man is actually booked stringently as per the law, and the strictest punishment is given, so that we actually see someone of position being held accountable and people do not repeat such incidents in the near future.
Shreyas, stay on with us. We're getting more news that's coming in right now. A statement that's coming in from the Delhi police. They say the child is still under trauma and stress. She is under observation. The investigation is in progress, and after a statement to the magistrate, further course will be decided. That's a statement, I believe, that's coming in from DCP North, Sagar Singh Kalasi. He has said that the minor victim is under stress and trauma, but naturally she is under observation at the moment, and an investigation is in progress, and after the statement is made to the magistrate, further course will be decided. Shreya, does that mean that only after the minor is in a position to record her statement before the magistrate will in fact the case move forward in terms of an arrest?
Well, absolutely no, Paulimi. That does not really comply, because when we're talking about a magistrate statement, that will only be important during the trial period when the case will move to the court. A 161 statement is also sufficient for the Delhi police to actually move ahead with the investigation, and that's the reason why you see the visuals now coming in of Delhi police being present at the residence of Premoday Khaka. The question again arises, why the delay? 8 long days you had the 161 statement. Why did you sit upon the media to report on it and then have pressure mounted upon you to actually act upon it? But at least that the Delhi police has finally reached his residence. We only hope that this man and the wife also, because she was a woman who could have protected another woman, but not doing so, she actually tried to hide the heinous crime of her husband. So here are two people who Delhi police will obviously be investigating, but there is a bigger question. Here is a question of a minor girl being impregnated. Where did they get abortion pills from? Because there is procedures for abortion. If at all a doctor or an institution learns that a minor has been have been impregnated, they need to inform the local police, because it is taken as statutory rape. These are basic law that we are talking about, and if even in today's time this is not being followed, there is a bigger question that needs to be asked, and where are the safety nets that needs to be checked time and again, so that these incidents not be...
Shreya, just hold on. Swati Maliwal is speaking. Let's listen in.
उस लड़की को गर्भ निरोधक गोलियां दे रही है, तो इस मामले को DCW कैसे देख रही है?
दिल्ली के महिला और बाल विकास मंत्रालय में एक आदमी डिप्टी डायरेक्टर के पद पे काफी सालों से कार्यरत है। इस आदमी के खिलाफ एक बहुत ही सीरियस कंप्लेंट आई है कि इसने एक 16 साल की माइनर बच्ची का रिपीटेडली रेप किया, और उसके बाद जब लड़की प्रेग्नेंट हो गई तो इसने और इसकी वाइफ ने मिलकर उसके बच्चा गिराने की कोशिश करी, जिसकी वजह से लड़की की तबीयत बहुत ज्यादा खराब है। ये बहुत ही सीरियस एलिगेशन है, और हमने दिल्ली पुलिस को नोटिस इशू करा है, क्योंकि मैं जानना चाहती हूं कि अभी तक ये आदमी अरेस्ट क्यों नहीं हुआ। दूसरा, हम सरकार को भी नोटिस इशू कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि ये आदमी WCD मिनिस्ट्री में कार्यरत था और कई सालों से, दशकों से कार्यरत है। तो हम समझना चाहते हैं कि अभी तक इसके खिलाफ क्या क्या कंप्लेंट्स आई थी और उनके ऊपर क्या क्या एक्शन हुआ, और हम ये चाहते हैं कि इस आदमी को तुरंत सस्पेंड कर देना चाहिए और बहुत ही सीरियस इंक्वायरी बैठनी चाहिए। और अगर ये हाल रहेगा कि जो रक्षक है वही भक्षक बन जाएंगे, तो दिल्ली की बेटियों को और बच्चियों को और महिलाओं को कैसे बचाया जाएगा?
मैम, वो जो आरोपी अधिकारी है उसके ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड्स क्या हैं? वो क्या इससे पहले वो इस तरीके के संलिप्त आरोप में वो आरोपी रहा है ऐसे?
जी, वही नोटिस मैं सरकार को इशू कर रही हूं और दिल्ली पुलिस को भी इशू करूंगी कि आज तक कितनी कंप्लेंट्स आई हैं इस आदमी के खिलाफ, क्योंकि उन कंप्लेंट्स के ऊपर इन्वेस्टिगेशन होना बहुत जरूरी है। मुझे लगता है कि इस पॉक्सो की एफआईआर के मद्देनजर ये जितनी भी कंप्लेंट्स आई हैं ये सारी की सारी रीओपन होनी चाहिए, री इन्वेस्टिगेट होनी चाहिए। कोई ना कोई मैकेनिज्म तो बनाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि सरकारी डिपार्टमेंट में अगर ऐसे ऑफिसर कार्यरत रहेंगे जो कि रेपिस्ट मेंटालिटी के हैं तो कैसे दिल्ली की बच्चियां बचेंगी, कैसे महिलाएं बचेंगी। और ये बहुत ही बड़ा इशू है और इसको बहुत सीरियसली लेने की जरूरत है। हम सरकार को और दिल्ली पुलिस को दोनों को नोटिस इशू कर।
उस माइनर लड़की से क्या आपने मुलाकात किया है? उसकी हालात क्या है, उसकी मेंटल स्थिति क्या है? क्योंकि महीनों से उसके साथ ये कह सकते हैं अत्याचार हो रहा था, तो क्या कहना चाहिए?
मुझे अभी पता चला है इस केस के बारे में, कल ही पता चला था, तो मैं उस लड़की से मिल भी रही हूं और मेरे को ये भी बताया जा रहा है कि कुछ दबाव बनाने की कोशिश करी गई थी लड़की के ऊपर। अगर ऐसा कुछ है तो मैं उसको प्रॉपर्ली इन्वेस्टिगेट करूंगी एंड डेफिनेटली द दिल्ली कमीशन फॉर वुमेन विल टेक ऑल एक्शन। बिकॉज ऐसे कैसे हो सकता है कि कोई आदमी जो विमेन एंड चाइल्ड डेवलपमेंट मिनिस्ट्री में पोस्टेड है और ऐसा भी बताया जा रहा है कि शेल्टर होम्स में भी उसका एक्सेस था, तो ऐसे आदमी को वो कैसे वहां पे पोस्टेड रहा, क्या उसके ऊपर एक्शन लिया जा रहा है? ये सारे सवाल हैं जो दिल्ली महिला आयोग पूछ रहा है और एक इंक्वायरी करेगा और इसके ऊपर रिपोर्ट भी बनाएंगे। बट अभी जो बिल्कुल इंपॉर्टेंट है वो ये है कि ये आदमी अरेस्ट होना चाहिए और सस्पेंड होना चाहिए।
जी, थैंक यू।
So that is what the DCW chief has to say, but that is also one of the demands she's made, that he should be suspended. And news that's coming in right now, Arvind Kejriwal, Chief Minister of Delhi, has directed the suspension of the Deputy Director of the Women and Child Development Department of the Delhi government. So Arvind Kejriwal has ordered the suspension of the accused in this minor rape case, Premoday Khaka. The Delhi police on your screens right now has reached his residence as well. We're slipping into a very short break. Our continuous coverage of this extremely shocking and disturbing story will continue on the other side of the break.